Chapter 9, Going Back to Cali. We had a wild night. It was after one of Sean's infamous parties. Everyone was there, and we not only had threesomes, but we also swapped partners. Our sex life was crazy, but I got to do things with Sean I would never have been able to do with a straight man. Sean cared about me, but it was becoming more and more obvious that he preferred men. I was beginning to think I was there more to cover his wild desires than because he really wanted to be with me. He was like Caesar, every woman's man and every man's woman, but truthfully, at that stage, I was becoming okay with it. I woke up and left the bedroom where I was with Jada Pinkett, and Sean happened to be coming out of the bedroom with Redacted and Will Smith. Yes, Redacted attended the parties from time to time. I could see him and Will kind of snuggled up on the bed together. I was grateful I wasn't asked to join in that room. I didn't really like Redacted. Sean smiled when he saw me. Good morning. Here at the orgies, he wasn't very affectionate. He didn't have to pretend, but he couldn't walk straight. I knew how his ass felt, literally. We've had sessions playing with each other's anal cavities. I wanted to be home before Quincy woke up, so I told him, I'm getting ready to go. He responded, let's have a cup of coffee first. This meant he wanted to talk. I didn't know what it was about, but in situations like this, I didn't really have a choice. He was becoming more and more violent when he didn't get what he wanted, and I didn't really want to fight. So I sat down. But before we started talking, Redacted came out of the room. Sean was wearing boxers. Redacted was in his birthday suit. Redacted addressed us. Morning. When he turned around in order to close the door, there was a... Lord Jesus. When he turned around in order to close the door, there was a dried cum stain on his back. Redacted walked over, pulled a chair out to sit down next to us, and lit up a blunt. Sean stretched, smiled, and said, this East Coast, West Coast beef is more lucrative than I thought, but it's getting dangerous. Redacted responded, surprised. Business first thing in the morning? Damn, cuz you on it. But you know you don't got nothing to worry about it. You gotta pass Daddy. It's Daddy, not Diddy. You gotta pass Daddy. Redacted smiled. Redacted smiled coyly. Sean apparently had something to talk about with Redacted as well, because he said, I can't protect everybody, especially if someone is no longer going to be on my label. It was apparent Redacted was taken aback by this turn of events by his reply. Sean, are you saying what I think you're saying? Sean continued, it's taxing on my resources to protect people. Sometimes someone that isn't 100% on my team can't get 100% of my protection. What the hell is going on here? What does Sean want from me? This morning is turning out to be more than I expected, and I have to go. Quincy will be looking for me. Meanwhile, Redacted apparently wanted clarity. So, to be clear, if something happened, Redacted made quotation marks with his finger, to one of your artists that was leaving your label anyway, it would be considered, he makes another set of quotation marks, out of your control? Is that what you're saying? Wait a minute. Can they be talking about Biggie? Is Sean saying he won't protect Biggie? At this point, I was too young, too naive, too hungover to understand that this was not the lack of protection. This was a hit. Where did this come from this morning? But an older, wiser me understands now what I did not comprehend all those years ago. Sean was just getting to the real reason that he and Redacted were there. The world was about to lose Biggie. Redacted laughed. You a cold motherfucker. Sean said, why the fuck should I protect someone that isn't going to stick around? I made him. That nigga should be worshiping the ground I fucking walk on. I was thinking, Sean's ego is rearing its ugly head, and I wanted to get out of there, but instincts told me I needed to tread carefully. So, my next move had to be calculated. I don't really want any part of this, not even implicitly, but I was just dragged right into the middle of it. If what's happening here ever comes out, will I be held as an accomplice? But even as those thoughts crossed my mind, I couldn't just pretend this was okay. So I said, but Sean, he hasn't left yet. They're just rumors. Are you going to let him die because of some rumors? Sean glared at me, the anger in his voice obviously stemming from her as he said, I know when I'm being betrayed, and I'm not killing anyone, but I'm not protecting somebody that doesn't have my back 150%. Fuck that. This was rolling out of control. My mind began to race. Is there a way to get through to him? Maybe I could use the finance route. Sean, he's bringing in so much money. You put so much money into cultivating him. Are you going to throw away all that money? That's when he revealed how thought out this meeting really was. If he leaves, he takes all the money I invested into creating him. Sean sighs. But if he can't protect himself and something terrible does happen, then the money I would make off of his death would blow away all the money we made so far. I was perplexed. Sean, he continued, he's worth more to me dead than alive. Sean Combs is a calculated monster. Redacted chimes in. I get that, fam. A lot of people out there want Biggie dead too. Without your protection, he doesn't stand a chance in Cali. Biggie is gonna die. This isn't crazy. I dare not say anything else about it. Sean smiles and stands up to walk over to a safe behind a picture. There he pulls out a bag marked with Redacted's name. He turns to Redacted and says, that's why you're worth your weight in gold. You understand me? Here's a little something for you to take care of my people. Redacted smiles. Sean, I love you, baby. You know I got your back. Your problems are my problems. I'll make sure to have my people take care of your people. I need to get out of here. This is crazy. I attempted to leave again. Sean, I want to get to Quincy before he wakes up. Sean looked at me, responding, it's getting late. Give him a kiss for me. I'm going to get out of here. Thank God. Redacted always was something to say. I love to meet the little tyke sometime. Not a chance in hell. Something about this guy creeps me out. I forced a smile. That would be great. I made my exit.